So today we are going to make a beauty berry syrup and a beauty berry jelly from our bushes, I guess would be, or trees, or they're more like bushes, that me and the kiddos picked and harvested yesterday. So come along while we get that done today. First, of course, we have to wash the berries. And I'm really glad I washed them because a bunch of spiders and stuff came out of them. We had about 2 bowls full, so and I try to combine them, but and then I mix them around, make sure they got a good rinse before we started. And now I'm gonna add 6 cups of berries to my pot. Alright, now we're gonna add the water. You can add up to 4 to 8 cups of water. I added 7 because I felt like it covered them well and they broke down really well. Alright, now you want to bring your berries to a boil. Look how gorgeous that purple color is. I stir them periodically, and once they turn this color, I like to start smashing them against the side as I stir them to help get any of the other juices out as well. When it starts boiling, you'll bring it down to a simmer for about 20 minutes. And I keep stirring it so nothing gets burnt or anything on the bottom. And I keep squishing stuff against the sides every time I stir it. After baking for 20 minutes, this is what it looked like. Here, I'll turn the light on. So yeah, they sunk to the bottom. They're not purpley really anymore. This is what they look like. But look at all that juice. It's like all the color went to the juice. Alright, now it's time to strain it. I don't have a tea towel or cheesecloth or anything, so I'm using this shifter that is for powdered sugar. So for the first batch, I mashed them with a potato masher, but I didn't do this step every time because I was squishing them and stuff along the sides and stuff when I was stirring each time. I don't know which way is better, whatever way you prefer I would do, but I didn't do that again after the first batch. I needed somebody to hold the shifter so I could hold the pot. The pot was a little too heavy to hold with one hand, and I didn't want to spill that everywhere. I got one of my daughters to help me do it. Doing it this way actually worked really well. I only had like one berry in it from like each time I did it, so that didn't work too bad. Now that's what the beauty berries look like all cooked down. Oh my gosh, look at all those berries. Those are definitely not that gorgeous purple anymore. Alright, now you gotta put the juice back on to the stove, especially if you're gonna be making it into a jelly. I put a little sliver of butter in. And a pectin. Alright, I made sure I stirred it really well with a whisk to combine it all. And then you want to bring it to a boil. Now this is the color of the juice and the sliver of butter and pectin in it. Alright, now that it's to a boil, you want to add 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, which this is all I had. I didn't have any fresh lemons. And then you want to add about 4 to 4.5 cups of sugar. I only added 4 cups of sugar. And then you want to make sure you're stirring it constantly till it comes to a boil. And then you want to keep stirring it for about a minute before you take it off of the heat completely. So bringing it to a boil took almost 10 minutes, so I'll speed this part up for you a little bit more than this. Now that it's boiling, you have to stir it for 1 minute. And I definitely should have picked a different pot here. Look how it's like about overflowing and it is about to just wait. Hold on.
Mom,
Okay.
turn it down.
Yeah. It's supposed to be at a rolling boil though. Oops. Huh?
Hey,
Hey, let me see what you got.
we done.
Oh wow, I
Wait, do all the
Huh? Smells better.
Okay.
Okay. It's still rolling, boiling, so.
It's working.
uh, 4, 3. Ah, making a mess. Yes. Timer off. Take off of heat. Ooh. Okay. That's gonna be. Oops.
And bring it to me.
And now that we're done making a mess, you're supposed to scrape the froth or foam off the top, and it like super comes off really easy. It kind of reminds me of soap, but it came off really easy and it didn't make a super big mess. That part, anyways. Alrighty, now it's time to put them in jars and get ready to give them their bath. This part takes a while, so I'll speed it up for you. I tried this wooden spoon to like ladle it in, but it just wasn't shallow enough. So I had to try something different. And then I wound up just pouring them in right from the pot.
Hey, we done. Hey, guys.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna wipe all my rims with vinegar. I guess I didn't realize you guys couldn't even see me doing this. But yeah, I wiped the rims off, every single one, with vinegar because they can get really sticky. I even had this batch, I even had to switch out the paper towel because I got it too full, so I had to pour it into a different one. Now it's time to put the lids on. You can't know, too hot. It's hot. While putting on the rims, I always think I'm gonna put them on too tight, and I have to like redo it like 5 times. Does that happen to anybody else? Do you redo your lids a couple times to make sure you didn't like extra tighten it or something? I do it like every time. While I started another batch of the beauty berries, I got the canner ready to give them a water bath for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I did it for 10 minutes. I did about 4 batches like this of the beauty berry, and I made half of them jelly and half of them syrup, and then I water bath them. And yeah, have any of you harvested beauty berries or have tried beauty berries jelly or syrup? Let me know below, because I've never heard of that before. I thought that was really like, I like super double checked that they were edible, because I have like 2 big bushes in my yard and a smaller one, and it turned out really good. I was really surprised. So let me know if you know anybody or if you have ever tried beauty berries or beauty berry syrup or anything with beauty berries in it. Let me know below. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks. Laters.